guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreemtime Academy, and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specializing in color therapy and numerology. Welcome to today's live Starseed Numerology readings and insights. Now, did you know that your date of birth carries the secrets of your unique personality blueprint, your strengths and weaknesses, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures, your true soul purpose, and even your starry origins? Well, did ya? Did ya? I didn't think so. Now, today on the live, I'm going to be revealing the truth about you and your soul's journey based around the lens of colours, numbers, and the alphabet. So I work with an incredible sequence of beautiful dual coloured oil bottles and essence sprays, and of course Pythagorean numerology, which I've found to be the most accurate and reliable form of numerology since I've been teaching it and studying it for the last 10 years. So if you'd like some insights with me today during the live, then make sure you leave your date of birth in the comments section. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. So hello to Nikki. How are you going, Nikki? It's lovely to see you here today. And leave your date of birth for me, Nikki, and I'll have a look at doing your birth chart first if you like. So it's nice to have you with me here today. All right. Excellent. Welcome, guys. Lovely to see you here today during today's live. Hopefully you're all having... You're in WA as well, are you, Nikki? Whereabouts in WA are you? There you go. Hello to Angel Wings. Nice to see you too. Welcome. Very nice to see you. Welcome. It's lovely to have you here today on the live. How have you been? Have you had a good week? What's been happening? You've been having a great week? So Nikki, okay, so Nikki's born on the 31st, and you're in Bridgetown, are you? Oh, wow, okay. 1984. I've got a good friend who lives down in Bridgetown, actually. Yeah, I have. So, wonderful, yeah. So you've got 2 1s, a 3... You've got three ones, a 9, an 8, and a 4 as well. So you've got a day number 4, a ruling number 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 2, 25, 26, 27. So you're ruling number 9 like me, derived from number 27. So you're a healer, a counsellor. You could be a nurse or a social worker. For you, you absolutely love helping people. That's something that really means the world to you, So a lot of the 9s like us, and especially because you're a 27-9, the 2 is all about intuition and sensitivity, and the 7 is the deep thinker or the philosopher, the explorer. So that's the sort of work that you like doing as your healing work, if you know what I mean. So you like delving deep, but you've also got great intuition and sensitivity. So your 9 is Mars fire energy, all right, which is this beautiful bottle here, which is red over orange. Fire. So fire needs to be expressed and not suppressed. So this connects to the number 9. So you've really got to learn to do and say what needs doing and saying at the time that it needs to be said and done, Nikki. You can see that there from your chart there. Instead of being meek and mild and getting angry and frustrated. So you've got to learn the art of wise assertiveness. That's very important for the 9s like me and you. Having a day number 4 means you're very practical as well. So you could end up working in a practical way, like with massage or yoga or qigong, or helping people with disabilities. So you like helping people sort of almost in a practical way, because that's your gift, is your 4, which is Uranus. This is this beautiful 4, which is yellow over deep turquoise. Uranus, the planet of the future. So for you, you've really got to learn to let go of old people, places, beliefs that no longer serve you, as well as you move through your life. And don't try and hold on to anything too tightly. From your report, your birth chart, you can see there that you don't actually have any arrows in your birth date. So you can see there that, you can't join the numbers in any direction. So one of the lessons there is wise assertiveness when you don't have any arrows, but it also means that you're very adaptable as well. You're definitely somebody who can be very chatty, so you can be very, very talkative, especially when you know people, you like them and you trust them. You certainly know how to hold your own in a conversation. You are quite traditional and conservative in some of your values. You're quite disciplined. You'll work hard as well. So yes, I also support people with disabilities. Yeah, I thought you might. Very independent person as well, and I feel like you like being in control. There's a beautiful sense of methodology with you, so you like doing things properly. And actually, you're very bright. Having the isolated three means you've got a vivid imagination that sometimes runs away with you, and but it's also great intelligence as well. Now, we travel in 9-year cycles, Nikki, in numerology, and we go through peaks and troughs during that time. So, there's almost like times to make changes and decisions, and other times it's genuinely best not to. So, this year you're in a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, you're in a 5. So this is a brilliant year for booking a trip and going away. Maybe it's a year to get some space and set some healthy boundaries, maybe get away from Bridgetown for a few days, even if it's a road trip, if you can't afford to go overseas. The 5 is where you need to surround yourself with people that will allow you to express yourself freely this year specifically. So try and let go of old masks, and be truly honest with yourself about what it is that you really want. And if any part of you wants to hide, it will make life quite difficult for you. So, being honest with yourself is key. I'm going to pick a card out for you from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards as well, Nikki, as just to bring in an extra layer of information for you. And hello to Angel Wings, nice to see you. If you'd like to have some insights with me today, if you're watching live, then remember to leave your date of birth in the chat. Remember, if you watch this video after I've gone live as well, I go live every Friday at 4 o'clock Perth Western Standard Time. So if you'd like to have some free insights with me, then make sure you're here at the right time. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock Perth Western Standard Time. You actually got the Lyran Healer, Vega, that's come up for you, Nikki, yeah? And Vega is all about ancestral healing. So you might be going through that at the moment, healing the ancestral wounds, down your timeline, so this could be like the mother woundings or whatever. And it's mainly about releasing martyrdom. So wherever you found yourself stepping into the role of the martyr, or you've noticed that pattern throughout the generations, then it's about healing those at the moment. So you might be going through some huge ancestral healing right now in your life, you see, and that's going to help you to really empower yourself to step into bigger and better versions of yourself. So there you go. So Nikki says, yes, thank you. It was very spot on. Wonderful. Well, I'm glad that that's connected with you. If you loved what you heard and you're hungry for any more information, I also create what are called Starseed Numerology Reports. It's a 22-page handcrafted document which explores all aspects of your birth chart and your name chart as well, because your name, Nikki, carries a vibration too through your soul urge number, which is your deepest inner yearnings. It's what you really wanted to experience at a soul level in this incarnation, and that's derived from the vowels within your living name, and also your outer expression number, which is derived from the consonants, and that's how you're perceived by the outside world. So in order for us to get it super accurate, we do need to look at the birth chart and the name chart together simultaneously. The reports are brilliant as well because they also explore the major influences in your astrology, like your sun, your moon, your north node and your ascendant, and based around the position of your sun in your astrological natal chart at the time that you're born, and where that's either conjunct or opposite reveals exactly where your soul has incarnated onto the earth plane from after leaving source consciousnus. So, it will reveal whether you are from Andromeda like I am, whether you've come in from Arcturus or Lyra or the Pleiades or Sirius, or Orion, or Alpha Centauri, or Antares, or Alpha Draconia, or one of a plethora of other constellations and galaxies out there. So to claim that on the special offer, I've popped the link in my bio, in the description, and also just the link in the chat as well. So you can click on that. That'll take you through to the online shop to claim that for the special offer price of only 59 Australian bucks because it's a Friday. And then just remember to send me your birth date, time, place of birth and living name, and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you because they are handcrafted. Hello to Celicia there. Nice to see you, Celicia. It's been a while, hasn't it, since I've seen you here today. And so you love using the deck, do you? Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. They are a lovely deck of cards, aren't they, Nikki? Yeah. So Gillian Underwood, you're next up on today's live. So the cards that we're talking about are the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. So this is the deck of cards that I'm using today. It's my own deck of cards, actually. So if you love them and you'd like to get yourself a copy, just message me and I'll send you the link to the landing page. Okay, brilliant. So Gillian, you're in New South Wales. Okay, so Gillian, born on the 11th of March 1989. Okay, brilliant. Let's have a look and see what's going on for you today. So you've got 3 1s, a 3 and 2 9s and an 8. Wonderful. So you're a day number 11, Gillian. So that's a master number. So the master numbers are the 11, the 22 and the 33. But the 11 specifically, you know, is you're like the oldest souls on the planet, you know. So you are here as a guide for humanity, Gillian, as we move into the new golden age of Aquarius. So, you know, you're here as a life coach, a spiritual teacher, a social worker. But you see, your life is never going to be grey. If we look at bottle number 11 in the colour mirror as your day number influence, it's called duality, and it's this very, very deep magenta over clear. So this is really all about the good and the bad, the black and the white, the right and the wrong, and it's your last look at issues of separation. So, you know, as you move through your life, you might go through a divorce or a separation from family, but you kind of learn through issues of separation. You could be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. You're super empathic, you see, because the 11 is like the 2. It's feminine, sensitive and intuitive. Now, your ruling number, Gillian, is a 9, 10, 19, 27, 32. So you're actually a ruling or a life path number 5. So this carries your destiny or your purpose. And the 5 is actually mercurial. This beautiful green bottle here, Mercury. Green in colour therapy is about space. So it's like your soul needs space. You need to travel. You need to explore the world. If any part of you wants to hide, you know, it'll make life quite difficult for you. So you've really got to learn to let go of old masks of who you once were so that you can allow in the new, you see. So for you, you've got to surround yourself with people that will allow you to express yourself freely. And you've got to be, you know, as I said, honesty is the best policy for the 5. So both the 11 and the 5 are on the soul plane. They're emotional numbers. So you're like a freedom seeker. You don't like being restricted by anything or anyone, but you do feel things very, very intensely. Now, in your chart, you've got the arrow of frustration, which is the lack of the 4, 5 and 6, which means that there could have been some difficulties or challenges for you during childhood. So it could have been like your parents separating, or issues around sibling rivalry or ill health, or just feeling like you didn't fit in, you know, with the world around you when you were growing up. But you see, that can also manifest as issues and challenges as well within your adult relationships as well, because you are actually somebody who's quite an independent person who likes to be in control. So many people with this arrow, they didn't feel like they really fit in with everybody when you were growing up. And many starseeds feel like that because we don't, we come in from high dimensions of consciousness all the way up to the 12th, and we get to the earth plane on the 3rd density and we're like, oh, what is this place? You've got taxes, you've got government, you've got war, you've got the eggplant emoji, and it's all a bit hectic, So you're a feeling person who may, also have felt like, that you just didn't fit in with the world when you were growing up. Now, you do actually have this 3, which is isolated as well, which means your imagination sometimes runs away with you a little bit. You can get a bit paranoid. And also, you're very idealistic as well. You carry a big sense of responsibility. The 9 is doubled in your chart, so it amplifies your wisdom, your idealism, and your sense of responsibility as well. I would say you're a very chatty person as well, Gillian, because you've got 3 1s. So when you've got 3 1s, it amplifies your ability to be able to communicate, and especially if you've got numbers on the soul plane as well. You've got your 8. The year that you're in this year, Gillian, is an 8, a 9, 10, 13, 14. You're in a 5 this year, but it's derived from number 14, which is karmic. So you may feel a little bit of a restriction around levels of freedom this year. So it's for you to work through those, to be able to build solid foundations in business individually, so that you'll feel a sense of more freedom. So it is a good year, if you get the opportunity to book a trip and go on holiday, you'll find this year, it's going to be brilliant for anything like that, where there might be opportunities for you that come up for you to travel. It could be a road trip. It's very important specifically this year as well for you to be around people that will allow you to express yourself freely, because it's going to help you to let go of old masks and to evolve in so many different ways. Okay. There you go. So hopefully that's connected with you. Leave us a few comments and let me know, Gillian. I'm going to pick a card out for you as well, just for an extra layer of information. And Celicia, we'll have a look at doing you next if you like. Yeah, we'll have a look at Celicia's birth chart next. Okay, so this comes up for you. So Gillian, leave us a few comments and let me know if this is connected with you. You've got the Andromedan Creative, which is Veritate. So this is the art of balance and harmony. So, you know, it's that 5 green energy again that's come up for you. So it's about getting space to get more balance and to feel more harmonious. It's almost like you need to get away for a bit at the moment, and you'll find by almost like, you know, honoring your inner nomad, you'll just realign and get back into balance again. Yeah. So Gillian, if that's connected with you and you loved what you heard, then remember to get your full Starseed Numerology Report on the special offer. Just click either the link in the description or the link in the comments section there. I've popped one in there. You can claim your special offer on the full 22-page Starseed Numerology Report for only 59 Australian bucks, which is about 40 US. And once you've done that, just remember to send me your date of birth, ideally your time of birth as well, if you know it, and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and give you 3 to 5 business days to be able to create it for you. Okay, there you go. And Angel Wings would love a card. Would you, my love? Ah, okay. Well, we'll have a look at picking a card out for you after we've had a look at Celicia's birth chart. Okay, so Celicia, now it's been a while since we've connected. How's your sisters, Gadisha and Phoenicia? Are they all right? Sorry, I know that they're not the correct names, but similar, aren't they? There you go. So you are a leader, Celicia. You know, having a day number 10, you're a manifester and you're a leader. You could have your own business. So the 10 is the beautiful Wheel of Fortune bottle here, which is gold over olive. So whenever you see this, it means that you're an entrepreneur. You know, you know how to manifest. You're a conscious creator of your own reality. So, you know, the leader archetype is your gift. You lead with a very soft feminine energy that can never be abused. You're also very, like, almost fiercely independent, Celicia. Having 2 8s means that you're fiercely independent and you love being in control. So for you, you know, you are definitely somebody, I feel, that, you know, needed to have traveled when you were younger. Otherwise, you might be feeling quite restless in your life right now. So did you get the chance to travel when you were younger, Celicia? And if not, do you feel quite restless in your life right now? Your year is a 9, 10, 19, 27, 37, 43. So you're actually a life path or a ruling number 7. So you're a seeker of truth. You love the mysteries of life, the illusions, the miracles, magic and faith of life as well. So you love exploring what lays beneath the surface. You know, for you, that's very, very important to you. So the 7 is Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, or the king of Atlantis. You see, it's beautiful, isn't it? Such a beautiful energy. So you can see there that, you know, you are definitely somebody who loves delving deeply into things. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're 1989, are you, Gillian? There we go. We'll have a look at yours again in a second then, yeah? Now, your year that you're in is a 9, 10, 15, 25. So you're in a 7. You're in a 7 this year, actually. So this is a year of sacrifice if you're not living your purpose. So if you're stuck in a job you don't like or a toxic relationship, then this is the year that'll end, you see. Yeah. And Hamisha and Gurisha are fine, are they? Good. Ah, well, hopefully that's connected with you. I'd be interested to find out. Let's have a look at doing your chart again for you then, Gillian. Yeah, if I got the day wrong. Sorry about that. Sorry, the year wrong. Okay, so what we can see there is you've got the Syrian healer, which is Esther. And this is about healing childhood trauma and abuse. All right. So maybe that, you know, this is coming up to the surface for you right now so that you can sort of move beyond it. So Esther will come in with a beautiful, you know, orange crystal. I think it's a piece of orange calcite that she's holding, actually. And she sort of says it might be time to address those sacral chakra issues. So, yeah, that's maybe what, you know, is coming up into your awareness right now to be released through a new lens, you know. Okay, so let's have a look then, Gillian. So born on the 11th of the 3rd, I do apologise, my love, 1959, all right? So you've got the 1, 2, 3, you got the 3, you got the 5, you got the 2 9s as well. And okay, so what we can see there is you've still got that day number 11, which is the empath. Your ruling number is the 9, 10, 19, 24, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, so you're a 2911. So actually, you know, for you, Gillian, that's, you know, it's like the double 11, isn't it? But your master number or your ruling number, you know, your life path number is the 2911. So this means that, you know, it's even more of a challenging vibration. It's quite a difficult life path actually, because you almost wanted to go through separations and learn about unity that way. So you might have been through a divorce or separation from family, you know, or even separation from country in the more extreme scenario. So you're like a master number 11 and a day number 11, you know, both of your numbers of the 11. So it's the role of the Olympic spiritual athlete. So you are here to illuminate shadows, to, you know, whistle blow, you know, to bring darkness to light. So you've got to learn to, you know, illuminate your own shadows as well. So what I mean by that is like learn to love your guilt, learn to love your grief and all of that sort of stuff. And by illuminating your own shadows, yeah, there you go. So, there you go. So he is, I am reading yours for you. Yeah, you are a 2911. So you know that about yourself already, and I should imagine that, you know, that your life is the path of the Olympic spiritual athlete. So people who aren't really serious about their soul evolution do not incarnate as a 29 over 11. It just doesn't happen, you know. So, you know, you wanted to evolve quickly. So it does give you the arrow of determination as well. So you're a bit like a dog with a bone. You'll see your goals through to finality. And look at that, you know, you've got a lot of wisdom, a lot of idealism. You carry a great sense of responsibility. You are super chatty, okay, and very bright as well. So the year that you're in is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You are in your 5 this year, so that all remains the same. But yeah, you are the double 11 energy. Yeah, so exciting. So what do you do? Are you a life coach, spiritual teacher, or social worker? Are you clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient? I'd be interested to find out. There you go. So hello to Millie Horn Sanchez. Leave your date of birth for me, Millie. We'll have a look at doing you next if you like. All right, I'm going to pick a card out for, there you go. There you go. So there you go. So the card that comes up for you, Millie, is the Divine Messenger, Archangel Gabriel, the Divine Messenger. So he obviously comes in for people when they maybe need a little bit of gentle ushering back onto their own track, you know, the proper path. So he often brings in communication and a message that's very important for you. So today, Millie, I feel like this reading is going to be important for you if the Divine Messenger has come through for you. You know, it's about guidance and creativity as well. So we can call upon Archangel Gabriel, you know, when we need that type of guidance in our life. So let's have a look. So Gillian, did that all make sense for you? Leave us a few comments and let me know. Now, Gillian, I meant what I said about I'm more than happy to create your full report for you. And don't worry, I won't get the date wrong in your full report. Okay, so if you'd like to claim that on today's special offer for the full 22-page Starseed Numerology Report, just click the link that I've popped in the comments, and that'll take you through to order that nice and securely through my online shop. And then just remember to send me your birth date, time, place, and birth, and every name. Remember, that will go into all aspects of your birth chart, your name chart, the major influences in your astrology. It'll look at your soul contract, your karmic lessons, your pyramids as well, your pinnacles, which are very predictive about your future. And so it is a bit like a roadmap of your life, and it will reveal whether your soul has originated from Andromeda, like mine has, or Arcturus, or Lyra, or the Pleiades, or Sirius, or Orion, or Antares, or Alpha Centauri, or one of a plethora of the constellations and galaxies out there. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Gillian. I'll look forward to doing it for you. So Millie, okay, so Millie, you were born on the 27th. So you've got the same vibration, the number 27, as I've got in my birth chart. So when you add up all the numbers in my birth date, it totals number 27 before you reduce it to the 9. So you've got that as your day number. So your gift is, you know, you're here to be of service, Millie. You're here to help people. So you'd make a good nurse, healer, counsellor, or social worker. For you, you know, the 27, if you think about it, you break it down, you know, before you reduce it to the 9, you've got the 2 and the 7. The 2 is the empath, the 7 is the philosopher. So for you, the way you heal is by delving deep into things. And you're very good at listening to the problems of other people, but you might carry your own burdens alone, but you also use your intuition in your holistic work as well. Yeah. That's right, yes. It was slightly incorrect reading at first, wasn't it? Because the date was incorrect at first, I know. I do apologise for that. Oh, and Nikki, thank you very much for ordering your full Starseed Numerology Report. Don't forget to send me your birth date, time, place of birth and living name as well, all right? Okay, so Millie, I promise I won't get your date of birth wrong. There we go. Such an amateur, aren't I, Julian? Such an amateur. All right, so there you go. So you've got... day number 9, a ruling number 9, 10, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 35, and actually a ruling number 8. So you've almost got one foot planted in both worlds, Millie. So not only are you that wise 9 that's very, you know, keen on being of service and helping people, your master, your life path is an 8, which is a Saturn, which is old father time. So, you know, you're a manager, money manager, man manager, project manager, people manager. You love being in control. So there's this big sense of organisation that comes up with the 8 Saturn bottle, which is lilac over violet. So you've got your 9, which is Mars, red over orange, fire energy. So, you know, this means that you've got to learn to be wisely assertive. You've got to learn to speak up about how you feel instead of being meek and mild and getting angry and frustrated. And then you've got your 8, which is Saturn, which is lilac over violet. So 2 complete opposite ends of the spectrum. On the colour wheel, the red, which is the base, the violet, which is the crown. It's heaven and earth, isn't it? So, you know, you've got those 2 aspects of self. So I often say to the 9 people, I'm a ruling number 9. They're often not the best money managers. But you see, for me, I've got my... inspiration number is an 8 because I was born on the 16th of the 10th. So I've got good business acumen as well. You've got the 8 as your life path number and the 9 as your day number. So you've kind of got one foot planted in both worlds, if that makes sense. Yeah. There you go. There you go. So you're a 1959. Yes, you are, Gillian. Yeah, I know. Exactly. There you go. I think we got it right in the end, though, didn't we, Gillian? Yeah, hopefully you were watching still. So you've got the 2 9s, you got the 5, you got the 7, you got the 2, you got the 3 1s, and there you go. So, so Millie is, Millie's also born in 1959 as well. How interesting. There you go. So we've got 2 people born in 1959. We've got Millie. There you go. So we can see there that you have got, so you've got that 8. The 8s are very methodical in the way they go about their projects as well. So you like to do things properly. Your year is a 9, 10, 11, 18, 19, 20. So you're in a personal year 2 this year, Millie. So when you get to a personal year 2, it's a great year for processing the changes that took place for you last year. So last year you might have moved house, changed jobs, or got out of an old relationship. And this year it's almost like you need to process all of that. So you might be feeling a bit more emotional this year because the 2, it's kind of moon energy. It's very sensitive, feminine, intuitive. So you might need to just process some of those changes that you went through last year. Yeah. There you go. Gillian, so you got divorced and you moved to Australia, did you? So that's your 2911 stuff, is it playing itself out? I got it. Interesting. So yeah, so you can see there, look, you know, you can be very chatty, Millie. You've got 3 1s, so you can be very talkative. So you certainly know how to hold your own in a conversation. You've got really good gut first impressions of people as well. So you can rely on your intuition and sensitivity. And of course, you've got those 2 9s as well, which brings about a great depth of responsibility, idealism, and you know, you are definitely a wise old soul as well. You know, the 9 is the wise humanitarian. So, you know, you've been around the block a few times. They often, you know, with the 9-8 stuff, you know, it's a very advanced soul. So not only are you here to help, but you've got the ability to take action towards doing all of that as well. Yeah, there you go. So this year as changes, has it? Yeah. Hello to Josiah Earthly Adventures. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to see you here, Josiah. Drop your date of birth in the chat, my love, and we can have a look at doing you next if you like. So, Millie, leave us a few comments and let me know. I'd be interested to find out. So, Millie, even if you did work in the corporate world, then as long as you were helping people, you would have felt okay with that. So, how did it work out for you? Because the 8 is very, very business orientated. It's very managerial, but often, it can relate to organization, even travel as well, So, lots of really cool things there in your birth chart. So I will need your date and your day and your month of birth, as well as your year of birth, Josiah. All right, Millie, if that's connected with you, then and you want more information, remember, I'm just wetting your whistle today during today's live, just to give you some basic insights around your birth chart. But if you want the full report, it's 22 pages long. It's called the Starseed Numerology Report. It looks at your birth chart, your name chart, the major influences in your astrology, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant, reveals your galactic origins, what's on your soul contract. It will look at your karmic lessons and, your personality blueprint and even your galactic origins, which helps you to define your mission. So when you know that, it can really help you get back on track in your life. Yeah. There you go. So if you'd like that, I've popped a link in the comments that you can click on that will take you through to the online shop to order that nice and securely through my online portal. And then once you've done that, you'll be prompted to send me your birth date, time, place of birth and living name. And then just give me 3 to 5 business days to do that for you. Wonderful. So there you go. So Gillian says, I'm a bit of all of that, energetic healer, and wanted to develop a spiritual coaching practice. And you're very chatty. Oh, and Millie, you got laid off after 40 years of management, did ya? There you go. So how accurate was that? You see, I always say that colours and numbers don't lie, guys. It's people that tend to lie, isn't it? Not colours and numbers. So when we learn to decode the language of light, we get super, super accurate information. Oh, and Gillian, you do clairsentience, do you? Okay, so Josiah's next. Now, Josiah, I'm going to pick a card out for you from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards to begin with, my love. And, you've got the Andromedan Healer. How cool is that? So this is Valkyrie. Valkyrie, the Andromedan Healer. So the Andromedans come from a galaxy 2.5 million light years away from here. It's actually the nearest galaxy to the Milky Way. Now, this is about healing heartache through solitude. So for you, Josiah, you might be a bit of a hermit at the moment, and you might be retreating away from people just to integrate your own heart-related healing. So Valkyrie comes in and it's almost like you want space at the moment. You don't want anybody to disturb you. It's like, keep away. I need to just process what's just taken place, yeah? So we'll have a look. So as a day number 7, Josiah, you're actually a Leo as well. So you are a leader. All Leos are leaders, but you're a deep thinker as well. You love delving deeply into subjects. The 7 is Neptune, you see. This is your gift. So this is your day number, and it's turquoise in the color mirrors. So turquoise is very much about delving deeply into things, and it brings in past life implications for you in timelines of Atlantis, where, you may have soul memories that resurface for you in this incarnation of your timelines, where you might have been working with crystals, energy healing, sound therapy, psychology or psychiatry. So for you, you like delving deeply and gathering as much information as possible. So you love the mysteries of life, the illusions, the miracles, the magic, and the faith of life as well. That's really, really very powerful and very important to you as well. So you've got the 7th of August, 2004. So yeah, so I bet you love living by the ocean as well. And you connect up with the wisdom of the whales and dolphins. You like learning through your own experiences as well, Josiah. So no one can kind of tell you how to live your life. You've got to do it your own way. And even if that means that sometimes you have to fall, dust yourself off, get back up again, it's just how you roll, isn't it? The 7 is also about justice and equality. So you're a supporter of the underdog. You like things to be fair. So many, like day number 7 people, actually are interested in exploring law or the legal systems or the judiciary system. Your life path number or your ruling number is an 8, 9, 10, 14, 21. So you're actually a beautiful ruling number or life path number 3. So you'll love music, lyrics, poetry, the arts and the healing arts. I actually get the feeling for you, Josiah, you're very, very sensitive. So you may even get drawn into shamanic healing or energy healing of sorts. Yeah, so you might like working with crystals or stuff like that. So often I find that the ruling number 3 and the day number 7 people, when you've got soul colours that are complementary colours, so coral and turquoise are opposite colours on the colour wheel, it brings in, so slightly difficult energy. This is very sensitive. It's very Pleiadian, actually. So the Pleiades, or the 7 sisters, or that divine feminine cluster of stars in the night sky. So many souls, like that have the 3 and 7 energy, connect up with Atlantis, the Pleiadians that seeded the first humans in Atlantis. And of course, have shamanic gifts as well. So the 3 is very academic as well. So it's a left brain mind number, but it also means that you are somebody, that's very analytical. Sometimes you can be a bit critical of yourself and sometimes other people as well, like when you're living negatively. And you may have to overcome issues of low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, and lack of self-worth as well on your path to being able to do that. Now, you'll notice as well, so Josiah says, very true, this resonates a lot. Yeah, well, remember that colours and numbers don't lie, Josiah. It's people that tend to lie, not colours and numbers. So when we learn to decode the language of light, we get super, super accurate information. You've got the arrow of poor memory as well in your birth date, which is the lack of the 3, 6 and 9. Now, this means that you don't learn in traditional ways, Josiah. So you need to do lots of brain training and puzzles and games and anything that's going to get your brain matter working, because otherwise you might risk becoming quite forgetful later on down the track. So the 3, 6 and 9 are missing within your birth date, you see. So yeah, you need to kind of like really learn, try and like really like stimulate your mind. Although fortunately you've got your life path number 3, which is, that sort of intelligence energy, which helps to counter the lack of the numbers in your birth date of the 3, 6 and 9. You're quite a practical person, quite traditional and conservative in your values. You'll work hard. You're very disciplined and organized. And there is this sense of, independence about your nature as well. And I would say that you've got beautifully balanced intuition and sensitivity. So you can really trust your gut. Yeah. I would also say as well that, that you may struggle a little bit with verbal communication because you don't have any wands. Now, the 1 is male, and so it lacks in your chart, and it can relate to, like having difficulties sometimes because you are so sensitive with maybe expressing your feelings. Yeah. You also have this arrow, which is known as the arrow of procrastination. So you need a bit of discipline and determination, because you might procrastinate a little bit, if you know what I mean. So you might delay taking action towards projects, or you might not start them at all. Your year that you're in is an 8 and 8 is 16, 9, 10, 17, 8, 9, 24. So you're in a personal year 6 this year. So it's a brilliant year for redecorating because it's all about beautifying. The 6 is Venus, the planet of love, which is pink. So pink is about motherly, nurturing, creative energy. So this is the year where you want to give yourself some more self-care and self-love. Don't try and rescue people in your personal year 6 because otherwise people might take advantage. You'll feel abused, and then you'll fall into the shadow pattern of the pink 6 energy. Yeah. So this is a year for redecoration, reinventing the way you present yourself to the outside world as well. And of course, the 6 is where the home comes under scrutiny in so many different ways this year as well. So a lot of people move house in their personal year 6. Yeah. So hopefully this is all connecting with you. Oh, thank you, Gillian. I appreciate that. Now, if you'd like your full Starseed Numerology Report, Josiah, then I've popped a link in the comments section that you can click on. There's one in the description as well, where you can order your full 22-page Starseed Numerology Report for only 59 Australian dollars, which is about 40 US. They're on special offer because it's Friday, and I always like to put a special offer out on a Friday. So if you'd like that, then please make sure you order that through the online shop by clicking the link, and then just remember to send me your date of birth, ideally your time of birth as well if you know it, and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and that will go into all aspects of your birth chart, your name chart, your major influences in astrology. You'll reveal your galactic origins, what's on your soul contract, your karmic lessons, and of course the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures. So it will kind of layer in all of your soul colors as well. So it helps you really understand who you are, where you're from, and what you're here to do as well. All right. So there you go. So you are independent, and I've been feeling like in need of more space for yourself. 100%. Yeah. So really it is. It's very much about, giving yourself some of your own motherly nurturing energy this year. 100%. Yeah. So hopefully you'll do that. There you go. So Angel Wing says, after losing my job, I've been doing my Patreon in healing and Ascended Master Chakra classes. I love that. Good. I'm so pleased. This work is so, so important. It's so, so valuable. So, if you love numerology, make sure you check out my brand new podcast, which is called The Numerology Show, where I interview the world's best numerologists, including people like Felicia Bender, Ian White, Anne Perry, Novelli Wilder. I've interviewed some of the most fantastic numerologists, like Joe Soley, Rachel Lang. I've interviewed, and each week I release a brand new podcast. It's an hour long where I have a conversation with different types of numerologists, people that study Chaldean, Egyptian, Chinese, I interview numerologists that mix different modalities like cosmology and astrology with numerology. And we go deep down the rabbit hole into exploring, numerology as a subject to help you really fully understand who you are at a soul level and what your actual purpose is in life. And it's just fascinating. So make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. I think you'll absolutely love watching the show. So subscribe to the channel, then you get notified whenever my episodes go live. So they always get launched on a Wednesday. So you'll see that coming up in your YouTube channel as being a video for you to watch, and then just make sure you watch through those. They are absolutely fantastic. All right. Is there anybody else here that would like me to do some insights for them today whilst I'm here? Speak now or forever hold your peace. So if there's anybody watching me live right now that would like me to do some insights for them, just put your hand up and say aye. Otherwise, I'm going to pick a card out for the collective. So this is for everybody that's watching me live right now. All right. Let's have a look. And this is the card that comes up for Hilarion. The Hilarion is the Ascended Master from the Green Ray of Healing, Knowledge and Truth. So often I find he works with Archangel Raphael on the Green Ray. So, it's obvious when Hilarion or Raphael come in that there's space that's required in your life to be able to integrate your own heart-related healing, and there's healing that needs to take place. So some sensitivity. You might find that you just want to be on your own for a little while to process some of the changes. If you've been triggered by anger recently, often getting space away from people can really help you to be able to find balance and harmony back in your life again. All right, so guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's been a lovely live today. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll keep the special offer open on the full reports for about the next 15 minutes. So make sure you click this link to get your report. There you go. And you can get that for the special offer price. And then I'll catch you in the next live. Remember, I go live every Friday. For anybody who's just subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It has been amazing and it continues to be amazing. And please share this video with people you love in your life. And let's build the community together. There you go. Oh, we've got Sharon Gachiri here. Sharon. Now, Sharon, I will have a look at doing your chart for you since you popped in right in the 11th hour there. All right. So we will have a look at doing yours. Now, Sharon, where are you watching from today, my love? So Sharon is born on the 2nd of July. So you're a sensitive soul, aren't you? Sharon, on the 2nd of July, 1998. There you go. So also Angel says that resonates a lot. Thank you. I knew I was working with Raphael. Clarify who the other is. It's Hilarion, the Ascended Master Hilarion. He's the Chowan of the 5th ray, the green ray of healing. Yeah. Oh, you're in Kenya, are you? So you're called Salma, yeah? Or you're Sharon? and you're from Selma. If you just confirm that for me. So yeah, so you've got a beautiful day number 2. So you're a sensitive empath, and you're at your happiest when you're in a relationship. So, you know, the 2 is the moon, which is this beautiful pale blue over royal blue bottle. All right. And this means that, you know, it's very protective energy, the 2. It's very Mother Mary. It's kind of Archangel Michael. So you're one of those, you know, you like protecting people. So sometimes you might feel second best or not heard. And in a job, you might be better off being the PA to the boss rather than being the boss themselves, unless you're a life path number 8 or a 10, for example. Yeah. So yeah, it's very sensitive. So you're at your happiest when you're in a collaboration, in business, or a couple, and you know, you are definitely a sensitive soul. So a bit of an empath, really. You're also somebody who's got a bit of a suppression of nervous energy. So you're always kind of zipping around all over the place, doing lots and lots of different things with lots and lots of different people, Sharon, yeah? So you've got the arrow of activity, the 7, 8, and 9. So this means that, you know, it's almost like you've got a suppression of nervous energy, and that's why you're always on the go. So it's important for you to surround yourself with people that will allow you to express yourself freely, and also will allow you to slow down a little bit, you know, so they'll serve as reminders that it's okay for you to do that too. You have the arrow of frustration in your birth chart as well, the lack of the 4, 5, and 6, Sharon. So this normally means that there was difficulties for you during childhood. So it could have been your mum and dad separated, or there may have been issues around sibling rivalry or ill health, or just feeling like you didn't fit in with the world around you when you were growing up. And a lot of starseeds feel like that because we don't. We come in from higher dimensions of consciousness, Sharon, all the way up to the 12th. And we come to the earth, which is on the 3rd dimension. And we're like, ooh, what is this place? You know, you've got taxes, you've got money, you've got war, you've got governments, you've got, you know, the eggplant emoji. And it's all like a bit hectic. So you might have felt like you didn't fit in with the world around you when you were growing up. And also you may have challenges in your adult relationships because you are always on the go and you're very independent as well. So your day number being the 2, as I said, is the empath. Now you may struggle with verbal communication because you've only got 1, 1 in your birth chart. So sometimes it's hard for you to be able to talk about your own feelings. And Sharon, you're a 9, 10, 19, 27, 20, 29, 36. Yeah, so you're actually a life path 9 like me. So you'd make a brilliant nurse, a healer, a counsellor, or a social worker. So for you, you love helping people. The 9 is Mars fire, which is red over orange. And this energy is vibrant. It needs to be expressed and not suppressed. So you've got to learn to speak up about how you feel instead of bottling things up and getting all angry and frustrated. So learning the art of wise assertiveness, Sharon, is very important for you. So you're like an empathic healer. So, you know, counselling, nursing would really suit your personality blueprint. Now, because you're a 36 9, the 36 is about completion. So you might be on your last incarnation. As long as you deal with your karmic lessons that come up in your numerology in this incarnation, you might escape the birth-death cycle. So that'd be good, wouldn't it? Now, the other thing that you've got is your year that you're in at the moment is a 9, 10, 11, 18. So you're in a personal year 9 this year, which is right at the end of a 9-year cycle for you as well. So this is a year of closure and changes, you know, so a lot of things come to an end in a personal year 9. And because we're a universal year 9 as well, you've got like you're a 9 in a personal year 9, in a universal year 9. So you've got to be careful not to become too ambitious this year as well, because otherwise you might not pay attention to anything else that's going on around you. It's like you focus too much on, you know, your business or, you know, your purpose work. But you may also find a lot of fiery sort of anger energy around you this year as well, or, you know, that just a lot of things are coming to an end for you. So you've really got to be clear about what you want to take forward with you into next year, if that makes sense. So you need to let go of anything that no longer serves you, and then just allow a fresh new spring rebirth to take place for you next year. But I love your soul colours, Sharon. They're absolutely gorgeous. Leave us a few comments and let me know if this is connected with you. You've got the moon, which governs your tide seasons and cycles, that sensitive empathic energy, and your 9, which is the wise humanitarian. So such a beautiful way to finish today's live. Absolutely gorgeous. Such a lovely energy. Ah, very Mother Mary. Oh, well, hopefully that's connected with you. If you loved that as well, Sharon, and you'd like more information, I'm more than happy to create your full 22-page Starseed Numerology Report for you as well. They're on special offer today because it's Friday. You get that for only 59 Australian dollars, which is about 40 US. And to claim that, just click the link that I've just popped in the chat. That'll take you through to the online shop where you can order that nice and securely, and that will go into all aspects of your birth chart, your name chart as well. It'll look at your major influences in your astrology, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant. It will reveal your galactic origins, so whether you're from Andromeda, Arcturus, Lyra, the Pleiades. I use ancient Hopi techniques to actually map the soul's journey through the galaxies and constellations to the Earth. Look at your karmic lessons, and even what's on your soul contract as well. So if you like that, just click the link, send me your birth details, and then give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. All right, Gillian, I'm going to love you and leave you as well. Goodbye as well for you, Sharon. All right, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye for now, guys. See you next week. Bye. Bye. Have an amazing weekend, guys. Thanks again for